Good morning. Happy Saturday. I brought you some treats. Trick or treat. Hope everyone is well today. I may sound a little nasally still. My head is still very full. If you saw my post this week, I'm suffering from a bit of a head cold. Have been for almost 2 weeks. But it is what it is, right? It's that time of year, things change, and our heads get stuffy. So I hope you've got your Baileys and tea, because I do, because you know that cures all colds, right? Let me get some space here. Running out of space. I just have a sip of my tea there, and we are going to make this cute little pumpkin card. Isn't it adorable? So if you have some littles that you send, if you want one, just let me know. I'm just putting them off to the side. They're not going too far. If you have any littles that you like to send cards to, this is an adorable little set that has some cute little elements that you can build cats and funny little faces, some little ghosts, and some little skull heads, but they're cute because they have a cute little face that goes with them. So this is an adorable little set, and it is on page 50 and 51 of the Mini Catalogue. So it also comes with a punch. I didn't get the punch because the images, as you can see, are quite easy to cut out. So sometimes when I don't see a use farther than what you can see with the stamp set, I don't get the punch, so I don't always get everything that coordinates, but it does have a punch that coordinates if you prefer to not have to fussy cut. I don't mind fussy cutting, so that's why I didn't get it. But you'll see here all the cute little fun things that they've made with the set. This little scrapbook page is cute. I might make a couple of those because I'm sure I will get pictures of my niece and nephew and what they dress up as, so we'll make a little fun page for them. In this set, it also comes with the 6x6 designer series paper. So I'll give you a quick look at what's included in that. And I just realized I didn't get a clean stamping mat here, so excuse last week's stamp off. So this one's fun. It's got Boo written all over it. And it's got ghosts that you can hand cut out on the back, or the punch will punch out. I believe it's the, oh no, it's this one here. Sorry, I thought it was the big fat little friendly ghost. Just some fun textured for making like boxes, treat boxes or something out of. And then it's got the bats, Dracula on the back, which are cute. This squiggly one is kind of fun. Good morning, Valerie. And it's got a fun striped background. This one's got skulls and bats and penguins, sorry, and pumpkins. Got penguins on the brain today. And some houses, spooky houses. This is a fun stripe, nice and bold. And then just fun little whimsical cats and pumpkins on the other side. Nice gray stripe. I like these little skulls. They remind me of the Disney movie Coco. They kind of had those fun little whimsical faces on them, if you've ever seen it. If you haven't, it's a very cute but sad movie. Polka dots, and then a nice orange and black stripe, of course, and then just black polka dots. So lots of fun paper in that, and lots of pages where you can cut out the elements in there for different things. So these ones can all be hand cut out, or some of them can be punched out with the punch if you purchase it. The punch is back ordered until October the 11th though, so you won't be able to get that till then. What else comes in this? Oh, this fun black and white gingham ribbon, which you can color with your blends, which I will show you on some of the other samples that I've made to show you. I have colored it in different colors. So this is nice and fun. Not just good for Halloween, you can also color it different colors for Christmas. So this is a good ribbon to pick up and add to your collection if you don't have it. It's back ordered right at this moment until October the 4th. But if you've got it on your list, keep October the 4th in mind and you'll be able to order it. What else? They've got the coffin treat boxes, which I did not see those on the list. I know they were back ordered at one point, so they probably are available again. And then these cute little star adhesive back sequins. I have so many embellishments, I did not pick those up, but I have seen them on other cards and whatnot, and they are pretty cute. They're on this little box here, so they are fun. And that, of course, is the coffin box there, with a punched window in it, so that you can see here they do not come with windows, but you can easily, with a die cut, make a window in it. And then the black glimmer paper, which is not on this page, but it does go really well with this Halloweenish set. It's right here on page 53. That is back ordered until the 4th as well. So you'll see there's some other cute little Halloween sets as well, but that black glimmer paper looks really cool, with spider webs cut and stuff like that. So, or make boxes out of it. So that is the set. Nice and cute, eh? So we'll keep that handy because we're going to use it. So there's the card we're going to make today. I'll put it there. I've got all of my socials there if you need to get a hold of me for any reason, have any questions. One more little housekeeping thing here, and then we'll hop to making our card. Paper pumpkin box this month is, it coordinates with, let me just find the set, but cutoff is October the 10th. If you're thinking about starting your holiday cards, this would be a good kit to get, and you can start on those Christmas cards so you're not doing them last minute. It coordinates with this Peaceful Place paper stamp set, Peaceful Cabin, so nice sort of neutral palette there to go with, and that matches up with this paper pumpkin box. So if you are wanting to subscribe this month, give it as a gift maybe, and make a great stocking stuffer, definitely contact me to arrange that, and I can send you the link that you can use to sign yourself up for a subscription. Alright, we're done with the housekeeping, and I'll have some more after, but we'll get to making this card. Okay, so in my instructions to you, I said you needed a Mango Melody cardstock base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I love this color. It's a little bit different than pumpkin pie, so it's kind of a little bit brighter. You need a layer for the top at 5 1/4 by 4, so we're just going to layer that right over top of that. As you can see, we're going to do a little bit of stamping and fun stuff there. We've got our inside layer, which is always 5 1/4 by 4, so that just layers inside of there. You need a scrap of basic white for stamping, so your pumpkins. I've already pre-done mine just to save some time, so I've just got them in a little pile here. You need a little scrap of mint macaron for the little leaves that I've already stamped and cut out, just on the pumpkins, just as embellishment. You need a piece of Fine Art 3/8 ribbon, so it's got that gold shimmery sort of thing into it. We've got a sentiment piece that's 2 by 7/8 of an inch that we're going to stamp onto, and then that, oh, and then your ink, pumpkin pie, Mango Melody, Flirty Flamingo, your Memento Black, and the stamp set, your chalk marker, so this one here, and then you need your bronze. You don't need bronze, but I used my bronze blends for just my my pumpkin stems, just to give them a bit of color. If you've got another brown or you want a totally different color, you go and do you. All right, so that is everything that you need. So let's start off with grabbing out of our stamp set. Sorry. I may have to sip my tea a little more often than I normally do. And then we're going to use our Mango Melody. So I've grabbed the candy corn. Who likes candy corn? I hate candy corn, but I know there's a lot of candy corn lovers out there. And I'm just turning it in different directions so that I don't have my candy corn going all in the same direction when I stamp it. Just adds a little bit more dimension, although I did stamp that one pretty close. You know what I mean. So I'm just randomly putting this all over my background, just for some fun and whimsy to the card. Okay, that looks pretty good. And while I'm here, I'm actually going to grab my inside and stamp a few on the inside as well. Just up the side, you'll see in a minute what else we're going to do to this. And I never did the original, so while I'm here, let's get, 2 or 3 cards done. Okay, so I've just done that on the inside, so I'm just gonna set that aside. So then we're gonna come back in here with this piece, our first layer, and we are going to grab our chalk marker, and we're gonna create a splattered effect to the background. So this is my one that I do a lot of flicking with, so you'll see that it's quite dirty because I use the edge of the lid. So you're just going to use the edge of the lid, the tip of your pen, and you're just going to flick at your cardstock. And I'll hold it up in 2 seconds, and I turn my, so this one gets pretty beat up because I don't treat it very nicely. I actually turn my pen around because you'll see I sort of have a bend to where I flick. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Let's just get that in. And so I actually tagged this one as with a blue dot just to tell me that that's the one that I abuse more than my other ones. So we've got a fun little background with some splattered on it. Just kind of gives it some extra dimension. Okay, and then we will go ahead and just gotta grab my seal. We'll attach this down to our card front. And I will get my silicone mat. I legit, you guys, have not been in my room for over a week. Since probably the last time we were on live together. I have the mental capacity of a slug. Nothing is moving very fast in my world. Okay, that's just my extra piece. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to attach my inside now so that I don't lose track of it. And because it's already stamped, nice and easy. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and stamp our sentiment. So we're gonna use the Hey Boo, but there's some different ones that are in here as well. Have a fabulous Halloween, treat yourself, you put a smile on my face, trick or treat. So nice, cute little sayings. So I'm gonna use the Hey Boo. And I've stamped that one in Pumpkin Pie, just to give it a little bit of darkness over the Mango Melody So we've just got that stamped, and I've got a couple little packs here on the go, because of course I'm making cards to send out to the littles in my life. Okay, so we've got that done. We'll just set it over there. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to show you how to stamp your, well, not how to, but little tricks for stamping the pumpkins. So you've got an outline here, and then you've got the filler in part. So for all of these, they come with those. I'm just gonna clean that up so I can put it away. So I found the best way was to stamp off when I did my filler in part. So I'm just gonna stamp in my memento, my pumpkin. Turn that over, it's got a little bit of goop on it. So I'll just stamp 3. I've already pre-done them and cut them, so you don't have to watch me do that. But if you take your Mango Melody, stamp it off, and then into your background you get sort of a softer look. So we've got full strength here and the softer look of the Mango Melody. Now I didn't do these for all of them, but I will just show you really quick here. So this is our pumpkin pie. Actually, that might be pumpkin pie. That is pumpkin pie. So sort of stamped off, you get sort of a lighter look to it. And then I've brought in pale papaya just for something different, because you know pumpkins aren't all the same colors. That one gets pretty light, as you can see. So you can always go back in and double stamp it to get it a little bit darker. And then the fun part with this stamp set is that it has faces. So let me grab the face. And then I'll show you a little trick on how, on this little pumpkin, I got his little circles. So you'll just see sort of the difference of, I don't think I stamped most of them off. I think that's the only one that I did straight on. But you'll see that you kind of get a different look to them when they're stamped off and not straight on. So if you want sort of a lighter pumpkin, then you'll definitely want to stamp off. So we're just going to stamp his face, so it's just the stamp. And then I came in with Flirty Flamingo. And there's a little tiny circle right here that I used for his cheeks. So then I just came in and went like that on either side of his mouth. If you wanted to as well, you could stamp this off to make it lighter and then stamp his face in there as well to give him sort of a different look. Isn't that cute? And then on the white one, it shows up obviously a bit more. Cute, eh? Alright, so we'll get together all of our pumpkins here and we'll layer these up and get this put together. So that just gives you some ideas on different stamping to get different looks for your pumpkins. Alright. So now we'll gather all of our little pumpkins here. So I'm just using my seal. You can use your Tombow, whichever, if I can get my seal to work. There we go. And I just kind of layered them down wherever I thought I liked them. And I've got some dimensionals on the back of some. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to apply my ribbon. I would use Tombow on this, but I'm just using my seal because it's here and handy. And so I just glued that down straight to the card, and I'm fine with it kind of rough at the edges. It's supposed to be more whimsical and kind of Halloweenish, so it doesn't have to look perfect. And then I'm just gonna put in my Hey Boo, so I have reference to where I'm gonna put the rest of my pumpkins. So I just made a bunch of different pumpkins in different colors, and we're just gonna go ahead and layer those on now. So I did hand cut these out. The punch obviously would be a little more handier to putting down your pumpkins, but it's whatever you are comfortable with. If you're like me and like the fussy cut, then it's all good. Okay, and then that one there. And you can put on as many pumpkins as you want. It's your card. Oops, that's not one there. This one. Okay, and then this one's got a dimensional on it. So they'll probably come out different every time you make it because you'll put your pumpkins down in different spots. So that's pretty much our card. Isn't it cute? And then I have some extra ones that I'm just going to apply onto the inside with my candy corn. Oh, I forgot my little leaves here. Go back to the front, so I just put a couple in there. And then with my multi-purpose glue, because these leaves are so teeny tiny tiny, I'm just going to apply a little dot to the back. Oops. I didn't put the end on the right side. There we go. There. They do have a little end to them, so a little stem part. That first one I stuck down wrong. So just a little, my glue is almost out. There we go. Now I got too much. All the way, got too little, too much. So I'm just kind of putting these down as an extra element, just to make it a little more cuter. Because, I mean, how much cuter can it get? But it's pretty darn cute. So there we go. Looks pretty cute, eh? So that is the card. Pretty quick and easy. On the envelope, I've just stamped a couple pumpkins and then filled them in with the filler in part. Okay, let's show you some other examples. Let me just have a quick sip of tea. So as you know, here's a treat if you want. Celebration is coming to an end next week. I believe it's Thursday is the end of the month. So all of my prizes are sitting here waiting to be drawn. So make sure you comment, even if you watch it on a replay, that you were here, you loved what you saw, whatever it is you want to say to me. That'll get your name entered into the draw for one of those prizes, and I will draw all the names that I have. I've got a little list going on for that for next week. So you'll find out October the 2nd, I guess that makes it, next Saturday, who are the big winners of all the prizes, and then I'll get those out in the mail to them. Also, if you live at a town and want to take the Turtle and Friends class, so these are the cards that we're going to make. Deadline is tomorrow for me to get your kits prepped and in the mail to you. If you live locally to Edmonton, that's fine. I've got until next Sunday to get you a kit, either for porch pickup or for me to drop off to you. So if you're interested in taking the Turtle Friends class, it's October the 3rd at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And these are the 3 little cards that we'll make. We'll make 2 of each, and you'll have a great little fun sort of turtle cards to give out to whoever you want to. So that's that upcoming class, and then I'm going to do my very best. I'm, like I say, feeling a bit better today, so hopefully I'll get down here and get some planning done for more classes. So here is a cute little treat holder that I made out of this fun paper, and it's got one of our jam jars in it filled with just some sour candies, and then I've just wrapped some of the paper around the top, tied a little bit of ribbon. So this is a fun little black and silver sheer ribbon, and then I've just created this little box for it to sit in, decorated it with some paper. This is an inspiration from Rick Adkins. He made this little treat holder on his blog or website. I'm not sure where I found it, but he gets the credits for this little treat box. And then of course I just decorated it how I wanted to. So super cute that you can make little cute Halloween treat boxes for your littles as well. So that paper does go a long way. Here's a fun little shaker card I made with these little skeleton faces, and then I used the sentiment, "You put a smile on my face," because I thought, why not? He's got cute little smiles on his face and his little skeletons there. And then this is where I've taken the Highland Heather blends and I've colored that ribbon to make it a different color to match my card. And we've just got some sequins in there and little tombstones cut out, and this is that paper from the Peaceful Cabins set, but it's kind of fun. I like it. So there's that one. This one I used the bats and the Picture This dies and some flirty flamingo and gold ribbon, and basically I've just cut out the circles of those as well, put them in the little holes, and just a quick, simple, cute little card for Halloween. This is another fun one where I've taken the paper and just cut out the pumpkins, and I've colored the ribbon again here with the pumpkin pie, and I've just used a lot of the designer series paper, so a great way to use it up. If that's all you bought out of that suite, it will definitely make some adorable cards for you, nice and quick and easy. This is a fun one that I've used the border dies on, and then I've kind of made out of the paper the Rick Rack. I don't know if anybody remembers Rick Rack. I don't even know if it's still around. But I've created that look with all the different papers, and then just some cutouts and some googly eyes that I had. Those obviously are not Stampin' Up, but I thought it was kind of fun with the googly eyes. And then I've just used the timber embossing folder just to create a little bit of a background there element. So nice and cute. And then this little fun one, I've embossed the candy corn here, and then I've used my alphabet dies to cut out Boo, and then chalk ink to stamp the little spiders. I should actually do little dots for their little webs. And then I've used that fun, oh, I can't even remember what that ribbon is called, but it kind of looks like spider web-ish. And then again, I've stamped the pumpkins and done the stamping off like we did here on the card we made today, to kind of get a weathered look texture to the pumpkin. So this is a fun one too. So quick and easy. You can either just have the stamp set, or you can have just the paper, and you can still create some fun little cards for Halloween for all the littles in your world. But yes, this one is pretty adorable. So my friends, that is it. I think I've told you everything. Like I say, comment and let me know what you would like to see up and coming for classes. I would love to hear your opinions. I've got a few ideas in mind, so like I say, I'll get to planning and posting those and getting classes out as well for October, now that I'm feeling a bit better. And I think that's it. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for sharing the love. And I will see you soon with some more fun projects. Take care, everyone. Paper hugs. Bye-bye.